We are back. Okay. I've filmed like 3 videos recently and they're all mixed together, so I'm gonna have to try and edit these up, but it doesn't matter. Today, RS mods. Bobby is installing Underglow to his RS. I think it's actually gonna look sick in the dark. What are you installing it, Lauren?
No, it's not his RS.
That's it. Okay. Bobby is installing Underglow to their RS. But yeah, I think it's gonna look cool. With blue Underglow, definitely will look sick. Obviously you can change all the things Bobby's doing. I don't understand this stuff too much, but he's fusing it so that if it ever pulls too much current, it doesn't make problems.
The fuse first, yeah.
Yes, smart stuff, because we tested it with just like the live to the live and then the earth to the earth strap, and they glow and they look cool. So that's the strips they've got. The long is like 2 longer ones and 2 shorter ones. The longer ones will do most of the side skirt, to be fair. And I think we're going to try and, oh look, he's going to glow it. Make it glow. Got the remote so we can control it. Yes, so if we want like blue, it's blue or red, it's sick. Like, I think that is going to look the coolest. In the dark, we'll turn all the lights off the unit and try and have it glowing. I think it's going to look sick for us. It's going to be very different. But yeah, it's cool. I wouldn't put it on, I can't really put it in my own cars because if I can't, maybe on the Fiesta, but I feel like there'd be many people moaning at me for doing that to a track car. But I'm interested because the glow is such like a old school cool modification that no one really does anymore, or you see it on like the biggest shit boxes in the world. You never see it really on a nice car, to be fair. But we did find out that this car had Underglow before. When we fitted the intercooler to this, we noticed that there was like cables and bits of strip. So it's had it before. It's just gonna get it revived. And we're also fitting some new B7 Performance sauce today. I brought a new product down, so we're gonna test on this that we should have for sale at Ford Fairs. If you're going Ford Fair, make sure you come over to the trade stand, and we should have some if I can get the batch made in time, because I've got one made, just checking everything, and then I've already said like yes, just go for the next batch because it should be good, but we just got to double check. But it should be sick. Basically, this car's getting a hell of a lot of lighting upgrades and it's gonna look sick. The most complicated part of this is probably going to be feeding all the wires through in places that won't be in the way of anything. But it's going to be cool. I have faith. I have great faith that this is going to work very well. Okay guys, I'm just going to briefly pause the video to say a massive shout out to the guys over at Autodoc. Autodoc is available in 26 countries and has an app for your smartphone to make shopping for your car parts even easier. With very low prices and a huge range of parts available for your car and plenty of other cars, make sure you check out the link down below to get over to Autodoc and use discount code B70NY to save yourself some of that hard earned money. So that's, go down to the link below and use code B70NY to save yourself some money. Thank you to Autodoc for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to it. So essentially, if you're doing this yourself, the longest part is pulling the wiring through and along and putting it somewhere where there's no moving parts or like something going to move at any point when driving the car that is going to pull on the wire or give it any stress. So you just got to, many cable ties and find a route that is working best for you. So I'll show you the route we've done just for this side skirt, just to give you an example, because this side skirt's probably the hardest part to get to. You can see the cables here, so it's coming, so luckily with these RS you get loads of like under paneling, and then it's gone just where there's a brace just below where the cap comes down to get to the cap back. You just run it across the top of there because you know that's never going to be moving. As long as you cable tie it down flat, the cable, it's not going to lift up and touch the exhaust for it to burn through or anything. And then it comes straight out here, and then along here everything's fine. So when you're cutting to the back of the car, you can just go straight along the side skirt, essentially the cable part of it, and then just get straight to like somewhere near the back box that's not going to be too close to it where the heat can't touch it. Which pretty much relates with every and any car in that aspect because they're all designed the same way. But yeah, for now we're just sort of trying to find the best path that is going to be the safest and easiest to do, and the easiest to cable time down just to keep them in place. And then we've got to stick the lights on, and we'll probably put a couple cable ties over the lights as well, in case the stickiness of the sticky pad breaks, and then at least it's not going to fall and just drag along the floor. Or if you scrape it on something like in a motor car park, it's not going to pull itself straight off. This is light testing, sort of. It's obviously not pitch black, but they're pretty bright. The rear one I'm having problems with trying to get over the rear axle, but we've made it into like a rear diff cooler. We're going to jack the back up for that because I'm trying to follow, I don't know what I'm trying to follow. There's so much rear suspension arms that I'm just sort of worried it's going to tug on anything. So I'm trying to go the most out of the way possible, but the rear's not jacked up, so I'm getting stuck underneath it and can't get my arms where I need to get them. But the front looks sick. Look at that. Jeez. Look at the what's the rear time one of those? So they're off, but they're set up. When we set them up, they look sick. I'm not going to show you yet. I bought peelable paint, yeah, because I've tested it on a phone case first and a can of Lucasade. It's pretty good, you know. I bought 2 of these tiny little cans of B&Q because when someone's driving behind this, you can see orange here. So you can see I've sprayed it on there. So it doesn't take much masking up. You don't really get overspray with it, but it's setting all right, I think. Well, it looks pretty decent, and it's peelable. So if you ever want to take it off, you take it off. I'm going to do one up here next, but I've also started masking for around this. You could very much see the orange sticking right through. So I've masked that up. I'm going to give this a paint as well. But I'll probably show you the lights first. But I also need to show you the new mod as well going to this. So I'll do that now, then I'll paint this, and then we'll get that down and show you it with the lights off because it looks fucking sick. Stock basic bitch one. Also look at that fucking key cover. Look at that. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Now look at this. Jeez. That is gangster. You can't beat that. Oh, look at that. Pretty fitted one, but this pretty much you get in the box. So that's your stock, boring bulb one, and then this is your LED tinted squincher one. And you also get this little tool just to help you actually install it. So that's why this side's already fitted, just so we can do a test fit, but I'll show you how to do the other side next. Literally, this is already taken off, but you pretty much start from the outside, lift it up, make your way around, and then it unclips. Doing it one-handed is not so easy though. When it comes to actually moving the stock one, put your chinto in, pop it out, and then just want to unplug the actual bulb. Ta-da! And then take the bulb out as well, so you can what the LED will plug straight into that. Plug and play. No coding required, none of that shit. Just put it in and appreciate it. Then with this one, plug it in, put it up. Pull some tape. Beautiful. So this is the outcome of the peelable paint. It looks really good, or this side does anyway, and when you used to look in the window you could see it was like bright orange coming through the car. So it's definitely done the job. And for like a £4 can thing, it was 100% worth it. Also I've done the back, because like I said, you usually see orange coming through there, and on this corner bit where the spoiler was, and as you see it's obviously taking it away. And it's just like, it's just easy stuff. And even if you get overspray with it, you just peel it off. So it's pretty simple to use. So 10 out of 10 for that. Now I'm going to show you the Underglow. You need to ignore the fact that you can already see blue. It looks really bright on the camera, but in person it's not. See, this is when it's just like not supposed to be on. So we've got to sort out that part of it, but we're just going to leave it unplugged fully unless we want it on. But this is with it on. Wait, I press the button. I can't actually see the remote now, it's too dark. I'm going to hit lots of buttons. On. Ah! I've done something, yes. This is it on, so obviously blue probably looks the best. So yeah, she bright as hell. I'll get some light in just to sort of show it a bit more. Okay, so now we'd like to see the car. You can see they're still really bright, like down the back where it's not obviously as bright. She's blue as hell, so we'll show the booty. The back looks sick. We were sceptical of the back because there's not really much space to put it. You either put it like across the anti-roll bar, you can't put it too close to the front of the bumper, so we found the part of the exhaust hangers where you can actually hang it off there where it's not close to the back box, nothing. But it looks sick, and you can just make it party. We'll go for like a slower pace one, or like a fading with different colours. It's pretty sick, you know. Underglow does bits. So yeah, the Focus is done. The Underglow, I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely a Marmite, I hate or love it sort of thing, but it's cool. I can't lie, it's cool. I'm just waiting now for James to weld in a bigger silencer to my exhaust because my exhaust is too loud to go anywhere near a track. So he's got to get that fixed for me. Hopefully it's going to fit. The problem is there's not much space to get much box in there because of it being a side exit. So it's currently off and up at his unit, and hopefully it'll be ready soon. We hope. If you stayed this far into the video, thank you very much. And you'll probably notice that this is obviously very late. This was after Ford Fair. Ford Fair was a couple of days ago. Ford Fair was great this year. It was such a cool experience having my own tray stand there and being able to experience everything like that. And it was great to see a load of you and just have that side of it. I've never had a tray stand, first of one, and it went really well. And shout out to all my mates that helped me run the trade stand and support me through it all. And if you want them indicators that showed in the video, a lot of you actually bought some at the stand, but link down below if you want to grab them as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for the support. Like the video, comment below, hit the subscribe button. See you next one. Peace.